Hey y'all, so just got done with today's workout. Fun one. It's one where you really have to you gotta push yourself on this one. Some of these other workouts we do, it's just the weight or the amount of reps, and everything we're doing will kind of take care of itself, and as long as you just keep trying to grind and chip away, it will put the hurt on you. This one, you gotta put the hurt on yourself. So let's talk about it. We got 2 rounds for intensity and technique. 40 push-ups, 30 box jumps, 24, 20 low, 20 burpees. So really what we're looking for, and we'll put up scalings and different variations you can do in the description of this and on the WOD blog, but we've got, we're probably gonna put a 12-minute cap on this workout. I think mine was somewhere in the 7-8 minute range, somewhere in there. So what we've got is 40 push-ups. These push-ups, maybe you can go unbroken on these, but what I'd say is you should at least be able to do 25 to 30 push-ups in a row without breaking. Doesn't mean you have to start your workout like that, but you should be able to do that many if we're gonna do the number 40. So we're looking at something that's like maybe 125% or less of a max set. So if you can only do 15 or 20 push-ups in a row, then kind of looking at that 125% number and use that for your number of push-ups each round. If you're not going to do it that way, then what we're looking for you to do is scale in a way where you could do 25 or 30 push-ups. Then we'll keep that number at 40. And that can be with bands or it can be on your knees. The box jumps, these need to be very low. These need to be something that you can just jump on and off of. I kind of go back and forth on whether I'm bounding or not. I just had a long running workout a couple days ago, so my feet and everything still weren't 100% recovered. So on days like that, I don't bound, and I just step down, jump up. And then every single time I do a workout where I step down instead of bound on the box, it just reinforces that step down, jump up, box jump. Man, it's got to be 3 times as hard as bounding box jumps. Bounding box jumps, you just use your muscle elasticity, you use your arms, and it's a skill that we can make jumping on and off a box so incredibly efficient. And then when you use all that muscle to step down, now we're on the ground and we have to generate all of that power on our own, and there's not as much muscle elasticity. It's incredible how much harder. So think of it, it's less technical. The skill is much easier to step down and jump up, but the actual exercise is way harder. So if you're someone looking at wanting to improve your scores, get on that next level if it's going to be competing locally or just because you're interested in it. Developing that bounding box jump is absolutely essential. But then other side of the coin is you only need to bound and you need to be prepared to bound when everything's feeling good. There's no reason to bound on days where you just don't feel good. So today I decided to step down, jump up, unbroken on the box jumps is what you should be going for. Burpees, unbroken on the burpees. That mixture of push-up and burpee is pretty nasty because it's all just pushing. So you kind of have to keep that in mind on that first set. Kind of have to keep in mind, and you might need to go a hair slower than you want to on those burpees, knowing that it's that second set of push-ups that's really going to be the hard showstopper for most people. And then once you get to that burpees the last time, it's just sell out. Go for it. Forget what it feels like. Just get it done, get it done, get it done. So strategy tips. I recommend breaking those push-ups up probably into like 4 to 7, 8 sets, which sounds like a lot. So I came out opposite. I went unbroken on the first 40 push-ups, and I knew that I was taking a risk, but every now and then, especially when it's not for a score that really matters, I like taking risks because if I never put myself out of my comfortable rep schemes, then I never learn if I can change my rep schemes, if I've improved, and I've never learned just kind of how other things feel. So I kind of knew with the burpees and push-ups, I had an idea that I was going to be in some trouble if I went unbroken here. I knew the burpees are going to be harder, but I was really worried about that second set. But also, this is a good workout to take that risk in, because if you blow up on the second set, yeah, 40 is a lot, but it's only one more round of it. And I know no matter what, even if even if I did get down to singles, it's like I'd be able to chip away at 40 singles and just put it behind me. So I looked at this workout and I was like, okay, I know this is a workout where I can make a big mistake and not have to just pay the price too incredibly bad. So I know looking back on it now, I could have gotten a much, much faster time. One, if I bounded the box jumps, I think that would have made a huge difference. probably twice as fast on the box jumps. But also, if I would have broken those push-ups up into probably 4 sets, I probably could have gone 4 sets and 4 sets the first round, 4 sets the next round, instead of going unbroken and then coming back the next round and breaking it up. But honestly, it might have ended up being the same amount of time. But anyway, so what we're looking at is you can kind of take risks. You can try a new strategy today, because if you blow up, it's not that huge of a detriment. So we've got the 40 push-ups. You can either try and balance those rep scheme strategies or try and push it a little more and take a risk today. Box jumps, consistent. If your feet, ankles, Achilles, all that Achilles is feeling good, let's try and bound it. Let's go extremely low to develop the bounding if that's something you're interested in. If you're not interested in it or it's not feeling good, just step down. We're looking for a box height that you can just do 30 unbroken. Burpees, just go. First set, you should kind of be considering how hard you're pressing off the floor, just knowing you have another set of push-ups. Last set, just sell it out. So again, I think fastest are probably going to get this one done in about 6 minutes. We're going to throw a 12-minute time cap on this one. Just 2 rounds. Come up with that strategy. Maybe make it a little riskier today than usual. Hope you enjoy it. Talk to y'all soon.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.